I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. No, that was my bad. I'm never looking where I'm going. Anyway, hey, hi everybody. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Hello, my name is DARTH, and I'm an alcoholic. This is my very first meeting, and I've always wanted to come to one of these, but I've been too ashamed to actually talk about my problems, my addictions. So I'm an alcoholic, and I'm a recovering racist. So I'm sorry. Can you speak up? Yeah, that's racist. Well, we don't say racist. No, it's a little bit of, it's too, if you ask me, I think it's honestly a little bit racist to use the word racist. So we're going to use a less triggering word and just go with racist. So on top of my alcoholism and my racism, I'm also very offensive. Like, I say a lot of very naughty words, and I use homophobic language, and I say racist slurs. Like, sometimes I'll say, I'll use the N-word. I'll use homophobic slurs like, I'll say shit like, I'll use the word faggot. I'll say that word. And to be honest, I'm only saying it because of my own insecurities. I don't know if I can do this. I call people a faggot because I'm a closet homosexual. I'm a closet homosexual. Tina, does watching trans porn make you gay?
One day inside the station, in Amsterdam perchance, the men were dancing side by the man with the crooked glance. They turned to face each other. It was just happenstance that these two men would meet that day and do that fateful dance. Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went. They said we've both been dancing all this time. What a coincidence.
And welcome back to another episode of Darth News. I have to warn you. I have to warn all of you. Well, there's two warnings, but the first warning is this. Okay, a lot of people are telling me that I'm a gimmick, or that I'm gimmicky. Gimmicky. Is it gimmicky or gimmicky? I don't know. It's apparently I am a gimmick, and a very bad gimmick at that. It's one of those obvious, gimmicks, like when you watch a magic trick and you know how they're doing the trick, or like when your uncle would pull your ear, or pull your nose off. Oh, I got your nose. You knew how he was doing it. So I compare my channel to that. I'm trailer trash, trailer park trash. Like, there's Amber Heard and then there's Darth News. As far as gimmicks and fraud, I'm a fraud. I'm a total fraud. Yep, I'm a fraud. There, I said it. I hope all my haters are happy now. So to all of you who are saying that my content is nothing but a cesspool of cringe, and that I'm an embarrassment to Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool, to all of you who are saying that I'm just a fraud, I hope you're happy, because I'm admitting it. I'm a fraud. I have a shtick, I try to do my thing, and my thing is just, I get anxiety, man. I'm just kidding, you fucking pussies. I don't care about you or anything that comes through your fucking head. I do not care what comes out of your mouth. I don't care what comes out of your fingers when you're being a troll, when you're being a keyboard warrior. I don't give a shit about any of that shit, because that shit is not on my level. You are below me. So keep bringing the hate. Because I'm pretty sure that if you already don't like me, then you're probably not gonna like this video because you're probably a little liberal snowflake. You know, I was told, or more like I was advised, not to make this video. I was told by multiple people, Darth, don't you dare make this video. You're gonna lose subscribers. And it's true, I probably will lose subscribers. Because the topic I want to talk about today it's a touchy subject. But I just can't keep my mouth shut any longer. After all, I am the douchebag with a mouth. Sorry, the merc with a mouth. Now, I need to approach this very cautiously. So before I, get started with the video and dive into the main topic of today, I want to make it very clear that I 110%, there's nothing more than 100, okay, I 100% support Black Lives Matter. 100%. I support the movement. I support the systemic racism that we need to be fighting against. I support all of it. I support, police reform. I support your movement. I support the protests. But I do not and will not ever support rioting and destruction and killing of innocent people because you want a flat screen TV. I will never support that. But I do support Black Lives Matter. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, now that we know that I'm not a racist, I told you, I'm a recovering racist, so I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I went from, being a racist to supporting Black Lives Matter. So I support the BLM movement. I have been asked many times via email and messages, hey Darth, can you just please use your platform? Use your whatever that means, because I only have 3,600 subscribers, or some 30. I don't even have a platform, really, but whatever. But they're asking me, Darth, please use your platform to bring awareness to Black Lives Matter. And I've also had people sending me emails by the dozens saying, Darth, use your platform to talk about all lives matter. Talk about the rioting and the looting and the destruction. Look, I'm not here to divide people. I'm here to entertain you. That's it. I don't like getting political. Honestly, the best cure to any illness, whether it's mental, social, or physical, is laughter. And I just want to make you guys laugh. That's it, dude. That's fucking it. I don't want to get political. I don't want to piss people off. But I will say, you should watch Brandon Tatum or The Officer Tatum on YouTube. You should also perhaps maybe watch Tim Pool. If you watch people like that, maybe you'll get my perspective on the whole thing. But that said, I do not approve of people rioting. Everybody was so pissed off when George Floyd was killed by a white man. But we just had an ex-police chief, an African-American, a black, retired police chief, get murdered in cold blood over a fucking television set. That's right. Black on black crime is terrible. But you guys should be just as outraged as you were about George Floyd. Where is all the media attention on this story? Because I don't see it anywhere. This should be just absolute outrage. These rioters, these Antifa members, they don't give a shit about George Floyd. They infiltrated the movement so they could continue to burn this shit down without any kind of consequences. That's all they want to do, is they just want to be agents of chaos. They want to destroy everything. If y'all are out here protesting and rioting in the name of George Floyd, then why the fuck are you killing fellow African Americans who are hard-working Americans and business owners? People that worked their whole life just to get shot over a fucking television? Oh yeah, no, I get it. When a brother shoots another brother, it's no big deal. When it's black on black crime, it ain't no big thing. Just ignore it. But when a white guy kills a black person, then it's whoo! But during your riots over George Floyd, the death of an African American from the hands of a white officer, you go ahead and kill a black officer? You're killing your own people? So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. And if you're a looter and you're breaking into people's businesses that they've worked their entire lives to build, you're breaking into their place of business and destroying and stealing, yeah, maybe some people would say property isn't worth a life. Well, what if you worked your entire life to defend that property? To build this property. You worked your whole life. So if someone destroys it, then they're taking away your entire life. So basically, yeah, it is a life for a life. If you are rioting and breaking windows and trying to steal shit and you get shot, as far as I'm concerned, you deserved it. And I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry. This is just, I'm not sorry. You deserve it. You should be staying home. The problem is, even the protesters who are peacefully protesting that don't agree with this mob mentality slowly get sucked into the mob mentality. When the peaceful protesters start to see the Antifa members doing very violent things, destructive things, over and over and over again, eventually they're like, I mean, they already broke the window down, let's just go steal the bags. I mean, it's Louis Vuitton. That's a $10,000 bag right there. Let's go steal it. The rioters are leading by example, and it is creating a mob mentality. It is creating a very, very toxic environment where people who wouldn't normally loot or cause destruction are now doing so. They're now partaking in it because they feel like they can have total anonymity because they're wearing masks and everybody else is doing it. Nobody will ever figure out it was me. Unless you stole an iPhone, because Apple tweeted out that, hey, if you stole an iPhone, you're being tracked and law enforcement will be fucking called. Yeah, I know, well, if you steal a Louis Vuitton bag, there's no tracking device on that, but if you stole an iPhone, you're fucked. So I just want to say that a lot of people think that right-wingers and conservatives are racist. Well, they're not. There's a small fringe minority of them, sure. Yes, there's the true alt-right, the white supremacists. Yes, it's the opposite of Antifa. But conservatives overall are not racist. And if you think that, it's because you've been watching too much CNN, MSNBC, NBC, ABC, all the fucking stupid goddamn liberal YouTube accounts. Over the last week, I have watched hours of footage from the riots. I didn't see any MAGA hats. I didn't see anybody wearing Trump shirts or waving American flags, destroying property. They were protecting their property, if anything. I only saw Antifa members. And there was some black women yelling, "Shoot the white people! Shoot the white people!" Shoot the white people? Are you kidding me?
Shoot the white folks! Shoot the white folks! Who are you?
Okay, so now that I've said that, let's get into the more funny part of the video. Now on this show, I love talking about Karens. If you know any Karens, their real name is Karen, or if your name is Karen, just so you know, I love you. And it's just shitty fucking luck. It's just dumb fucking luck that your name is Karen, and all of a sudden, it's just a meme. You know, your name is a meme, and I'm sorry about that, but it is. Kind of like if you're a guy and your name is Kyle or Travis, you're like the male version of a Karen. Anyway, so don't take offense if your name is Karen, but I'd like to talk about one very triggered and racist Karen who is being extremely condescending to a bunch of innocent white girls trying to clean up their city. So let's watch the video, and then I'm going to break it down once we've consumed all of this bullshit. So to give you just a little bit of pretext, a little bit of foundation of where this video is coming from, it's been going viral. Okay, this video has been shared millions of times. It's been viewed tens of millions of times, and there's a lot I'd like to talk about regarding the protests and the riots. But I just want to point out this one video in particular. So if you are not triggered yet by what I'm saying, then sit back, relax, and enjoy the Karen freaking out on people, calling them racists, and being a total fucking condescending bitch. Let's do it. Tina? Oh, my bad. Applejack, hit it!
Why are you guys removing Black Lives Matters graffiti?
We're just trying to take care of the city. Yeah, we tried over there and it wasn't coming off. It's still one of those coming off.
But why do you want that to come off?
Well, because this is a federal building. Yeah, it's just the vandalism.
But so you don't care about Black lives then?
Not at all. That's not at all what we're saying.
That's what this...
We certainly do care about Black lives.
Not enough to leave up a message.
You don't disagree with the message, ma'am. It's just on the building. We're just trying to clean it.
Great. Not a great way to use your white privilege, ladies. Not a great... That's disgusting.
Oh no, look at her. Oh no, look at her.
Oh, okay. First of all, these girls are so dumb that they literally, they literally missed the entire point of what this batshit crazy lady was saying. They woo right over your head, their heads. It didn't even compute. They were like, error. I mean, it was the equivalent of getting donkey punched by a fucking Karen. Getting verbally donkey punched by a Karen out of nowhere. You're just like, what the fucking... I swear, this is good. These girls, like, Insta started to explain themselves. They were like, what? No. Oh, we were trying to wash the ones off over there, but it wasn't coming off. This was the only one that was coming off. Even after they started talking, they still didn't get it. They still didn't get that this bitch is calling them racist. And then to hear this Karen say in the most condescending bitch voice ever, like ever. Yeah, but why do you want that to come off? Why do you want it to come off? What are you, some kind of racist? And with no hesitation, these girls are like, it's a federal building. It's a fucking federal building. I mean, these girls didn't just get off their asses off the couch and go, you know what? We should go clean all the graffiti in the city. Yes, let's clean up the city. No, these girls didn't think that. There was no light bulb ding 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 moment. You think these girls had a light bulb moment to just go clean graffiti? No, these bitches were doing someone else's work. These women obviously work for or in the building. That or the building manager was willing to pay whoever wanted some money to clean up the graffiti. The vandalism. No, Tina, it is not art. It's vandalism. Come on. You take one look at these girls and you know that they don't have a racist bone in their body. This Karen, this crazy bitch, just wanted to start some shit because she's feeling emotional. This is exactly why Hillary Clinton would never be president. That was not sexist. I said Hillary Clinton, not women. So what does this typical Karen do? She jumps right to... Sorry about that. I had a lot of beef jerky and it's coming up. So this typical Karen jumps right to the conclusion of, you're a racist. You're all racists. At this point, it's just laughable. I mean, it's been literally 4 years of the same shit over and over and over. You're racist, you're a homophobe, you're a misogynist, you're a xenophobe. No, seriously, for the last 4 years, it's been nothing but racist. It all started with Islamophobia. You're a racist against Islams and Muslims and shit like that. Terrorists. Yeah, you're afraid of people that wear hijabs and towels on their head. No, Tina, not a bath, not like a towel from, no, it's a head towel head. God damn it. I told you, I'm a recovering racist. I'm working on it. I'm doing better. And then after the whole Islamophobia thing, they moved on to Mexicans. You're racist against Mexicans. You're racist against illegal immigration. Yeah, you want to put these kids in cages, don't you? Yes, you do, you racist. Yes, you do. All of you racists. All of you little Trump supporters. Oh, God damn it. I'm an everything-ophobe, okay? I hate everything and everybody, including myself. I call myself an embracist. Not a racist, an embracist. Because I embrace everything. Religion, race, sexuality, whatever it is you do. I'll make fun of you. I embrace all of it. Not just one or the other. Get it right. The fact that they're white and cleaning off a building has nothing to do with being racist. Look, here's a little thought experiment. What if they were black? What if all three of those girls were black? And they were removing the sign, the vandalism, the graffiti, off the side of a federal building. What do you think you would say? Would you still call them racists? Would you still say they don't care about black people, even though they're black? You're gonna call them a bunch of Uncle Toms? Like, what? The fact that they're white and cleaning off a building has nothing to do with being racist. Like all three of these girls in a nanosecond, in a fucking nanosecond, responded with, no, we're not racist. No. Because they're not. They were just as in shock that you were calling them racist as you were in shock that they were removing a sign. Vandalism. I'm gonna go ahead and take a wild guess. These girls, all three of them, they probably voted for Hillary Clinton, and they would fuck Barack Obama if the offer presented itself. Therefore, they're not racist. Obama's black, right? Yeah. So if you want to fuck a black guy, that doesn't make. No, Tina. If you fuck a black guy, that does not make. Tina, I fucked at least 6 black guys, and I can tell you I am not racist. Yeah, I never told you. Yeah, it was in college, so what? No big deal. No, it was. No, it wasn't at different times. It was at the same time. I got fucked by 6 black guys at the same time. I'm sorry, what? Can you speak up? Oh yeah, I guess that would be considered a. Yeah, that's called a. Yeah, it's a gangbang. Yeah, I got gangbang. I mean, this crazy ass Karen is so childish, so immature, so fucking deeply brainwashed to think that just because these girls are cleaning off some vandalism, that they're racist. This is like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here with that shit, man. You're the problem. Not those girls. You're the problem. I mean, like, really. It clearly wasn't their idea to clean the building. If anything, call the building manager or the building owner or the property owner a racist. Again, it's a federal building. It's a government building. What, you think they're just gonna leave the fucking vandalism on the wall? It doesn't matter what it says. It doesn't matter. If it's Black Lives Matter or LGBTQ, I don't know, whatever the movement is. It doesn't matter what you spray paint on the wall. It's vandalism. Do you pay rent? No. So if you're not paying rent, then you can go fuck off. This is really baking my noodle. You know what? You crazy ass bitch, you better leave these girls alone. You fucking instigator. You want to instigate? Go ahead, instigate me. Pick on somebody your own size. The main girl who's responding to this crazy bitch filming, she's being so sincere. She's just like, what? She's being so sincere. You would have to be a psychopath, a crazy person, like off your rocker to think that this girl is a racist. What, just because she's white? Ooh, did you know it's racist just to be white? Yeah, if you're born white, it's racist. and you should be hanged. And as for the BLM graffiti vandalism, what did you not think that it would eventually get cleaned off? Did you think it was going to stay there forever? So Karen, when will it, or when is it going to be a good time to remove the vandalism and get back to reality? When is it going to be good for you? 2 years? 5 years? Will you get offended if they leave it up there for 10 years and then destroy it in 10 years from now? They just wash it off in 10 years. Will that piss you off? How about we come to your house and spray paint the shit out of your house? All over the side of it. And then as soon as you have to go clean it up, I'm gonna come outside. I'm gonna start recording you. I'm gonna record you as you're cleaning up the vandalism that I put on the wall. And it's gonna say RLM, Red Lives Matters. Yeah. And I'm gonna film you wiping off a Red Lives Matters graffiti, vandalism. And I'm gonna say, karma's a bitch. And then I'm gonna walk away. And then this Looney Tune from hell goes on to say, I don't think that's a great way to use your white privilege. You fucking kidding me? Oh, it's not a good way to use your white privilege. It's not a good way to use your white privilege. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot in the dark and say, you're using your white guilt. Yeah, you're using your white guilt, or whatever the fuck that means, to shame 3 innocent young girls who are just trying to clean up their city that was just destroyed and calling them racists. You're using your white guilt privilege to shame some innocent girls. Are you sure you're not the racist? Sure? I'm gonna go ahead and guess you're the type that prefers death, destruction, total chaos. That's you, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're probably one of those cringy Antifa members, one of those agents of chaos. You just want to see the world burn. That's all you want? You fucking commie? You goddamn communist. Get the fuck out of here. I hate it when people say that they're socialists. Like, look, yeah, there can be good parts of socialism. But capitalism is way better. And if you disagree, unsubscribe. I don't care. But when people go ahead and say, yeah, I'm a socialist. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not a socialist. You know why? Because you're living in the United States of America. You're not a socialist. No part of your life is socialist. That phone you're on, that fucking iPhone you're on, you bought that from a big company, a big global corporation who makes billions of dollars. You will never be a socialist. You're only kidding yourselves. This is what happens when you watch too much CNN. And then the icing on the cake, to end it all, to wrap it all up, she goes, that's disgusting. Ah! You mean you're disgusting, you're embarrassing, and you are a disgrace to humanity. Why don't you do something else with your white privilege instead of yelling at young girls just trying to clean up their city? There's a lot of videos like this that I want to talk about, but I probably shouldn't. Because I'm just gonna piss a lot of people off. I guarantee you, I'm gonna lose at least 15 subscribers. I'm calling it. Okay, fine. Tina, 16. What's your number? You think 18? Damn, you have no faith in me, do you, Tina? Okay, well, I'm gonna say 16. You can say 18. I'm probably gonna lose 16 subscribers. There's no way it's going to be 18, but at least 16. And I mean, the point of posting videos is to gain subscribers, not lose them. So I don't know if it's a good idea, but regardless, whether I make another video about this or not, here's at least the one and only Darth News rant about riots, white privilege. And that about wraps up today's episode of Darth News. Thank you so much for tuning in to a special edition of Everybody Hates Rioters and White Privilege. And until next time, don't forget to pull out. That is POOL. And if you enjoyed my content, as always, please please, I gotta ask you every time, but please, like, share, and or subscribe. And if you've done all those things, then hit that goddamn notification bell. And if you've already hit the notification bell, and you've watched the video all the way through, and you make comments, and you like my video, then, well, yeah, I guess you're good. Yeah, you're good. Keep up the good work. You're a good role model. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was someone else's turn. I totally forgot that I was even, in a meeting right now. Holy shit. No. Jeff. No, my bad. Jeff, here you go. Here. No. Let the world know how much of an alcoholic you are. Here you go. Jeff, just take the microphone. You're up next. Everyone's waiting to see what you have to say. I don't know. There was this one time when I was walking along the beach and I found this squid. It was like a small squid, but it was maybe like a foot big. And well, I mean, I was curious, so I stuck my finger up the squid, and I could kind of tell the squid was enjoying it, so I just kept doing it. I kept finger banging the squid, and yeah, that's probably one of my deepest, darkest secrets. No, I would never. No. Anything with I would never do that with no. Anything with fur is out of the question.
Look at that white privilege. Look at that white fucking privilege. It's happening right now, right before your eyes. It's in action. I'm pretty sure this white lady has a person of color as their slave over there, cleaning up all their shit. This is absolutely fucking mind-blowing. Holy shit. That is what I call privilege. And that needs to be checked. That kind of white privilege needs to be checked. Look at her slave, bringing her stuff and putting it at her feet. She has a slave. Oh my god. This privilege is out of control. Guys, tell me I'm not the only one that see. Oh, look at that. Now she's helping. Now she's helping her slave. That's nice. She wasn't doing that before. And it doesn't make it okay that she has a slave. This is very disgusting white privilege. I mean, look at the way she's talking down to her. She's talking down to her slave. She's being an abusive slave owner. This isn't a house. This is a fucking plantation. A plantation. Plantation and a feeding ground for white privilege. And all these other people, also racists. All of them. Every last fucking one of them. Racists.
Took a trip to heaven. I found God in myself. Told him my confessions. Take a trip to heaven. You found God on your shelf. Which of us is guessing? We've been fighting for too long. What do we care? What do we care? Took a trip to heaven. I found nothing that I thought it was. Maybe that's a blessing. Take a trip to heaven. You could find another way there, but I don't have directions. No. We've been fighting for too long. What do we care? What soldier to the reverend. Took a trip to heaven. Sign said sorry, we're closed. I think I get the message. We've been fighting for too long. What do we care? What do we care? We've been fighting for too long. What do we care? What do we care? Took a trip to heaven. I found God in myself. Told him my confessions. Take a trip to heaven. You found God on your shelf. Which of us is guessing? We've been fighting for too long. What do we care? What do we care? Took a trip to heaven.